Hello, I'm Elise with Ellie's Bluebird Farms, and I am here to show you a little plant haul that me and my mom got today from Marc's. So I'm just gonna get right into it, show you what we got. So I lied, the first plant is actually not from Marc's, it's from Aldi's. So I got this cute little snake plant. It's a little rough looking, but we got this from Aldi's for about, it was around $5, I want to say. It was 4 something, so with tax it was probably $5. This one was probably the most scraggly looking out of the bunch, and I tend to just gravitate towards those kinds of plants, so that is what I picked up. It's also a little loose in the soil. I think that the soil, it's a little damp, but it might just not be rooted very well. Hopefully that's it and there's not any underlying issues with this plant. But we already have one snake plant that we got from Marc's. It's been a couple years now since I got that snake plant, and they're great plants, wonderful plants. It has no sunlight, we never water it, and it thrives. It's a great plant, it's beautiful where it is. And so you can never have too many snake plants, honestly. They have such great benefits in your house. They purify your air, specifically snake plants and things like aloe. Sorry, my dog's sleeping back there. But this is just a great plant to have in your house, especially if you're a first-time plant owner. It's super easy to take care of, very simple to understand, pretty. And you don't really need to do much with it, honestly. It doesn't need much sun, doesn't need much water, and it still looks great. So there's our first plant. Our next plant is this little thing. The issue from places like Marc's and places that have little plants like this, they're usually not marked with their plant name. They are marked as foliage. So this little thing, I don't quite know what it is, but I'm just gonna take a picture of it, do a Google search with it, and I'll just see. It looks similar to a pothos, but it's obviously not a pothos. The leaves are differently shaped, but I just loved the speckles on it. Looks like it's been splattered with paint. It's so cute. I'm a makeup YouTuber, but it looks like it's been splattered with paint. It's so cute. So I'm very excited about this one. The soil feels a little too wet, so that's a little concerning, but it should be fine. I mean, it's got a couple little shoots coming up, so I think it's happy. I mean, so we'll see what this is and take good care of it. So this one was about 4 some. These are all, like, the little plants are about the same amount, so this was about $5 as well. It's a pretty good price for these little plants. That's why I like going to Marc's for plants. You can get all these great plants and they're very inexpensive. It's great. So I buy a lot of my little leafy things from Marc's. I just like their plant selection there. They have a very nice selection. Alright, so our next plant is this little, this one says the name at least, Anthurium. So it's the longest blooming plant. Anthurium. It's tropical, obviously. This is one my mom picked out. It's very cute. The leaves are very pothos shaped. The flowers are so cool. This is obviously going to probably need a lot of humidity, so that's a little, yeah, it says 65 to 85 and never below 55. And then to locate away from drafts. And then they'll also tell you to water with 6 ice cubes, but we don't do that for tropical plants because it can shock the roots, and they tell you to do that with orchids as well, but it's not going to work for your orchid. So I would not recommend watering your orchid with ice cubes. I just recommend soaking it once a week because it's in orchid bark, so orchid bark does not hold water. So this thing looks like it's probably planted in some type of peat moss, so it's good for it. Very cute, very cool, very waxy looking, see? I have to do that so you guys can see. Okay, so our next plant, like I said, you can never have too many snake plants. So funny thing about this one, we walked in there and on the plant stand area, this one was on the ground and my mom and I were like, so we picked it up and put it back in the pot. It's literally bare roots, it has no soil. It's got a little leaf inside of it growing, so that's exciting. But this is a similar snake plant to the one that I purchased the last time that I bought one from Marc's. So this one was $4.47 without tax, so it's probably about $5 around that. But very cute, very simple. I like the striping on these. The other one that we have has more yellow on the outsides, but with my other one, it just grew only this variegated inside. So, and we can't plant this until Saturday because, well, right now it's March 3rd. So the Farmer's Almanac told us not to plant anything between March 1st and March 3rd. I'm assuming it's like the Ides of March or something. I don't know, but it's bad luck to plant them at that time, so they won't grow. I don't know. So there's that one, and then our next plant, which I'm super excited about, is this ZZ plant. So this one's so fun, so cute. It was in a foil wrapping, but I took it off because I don't really like that. But this is so exciting. I love ZZ plants. They're so cute. I don't have one, but this is my first one, so that's very exciting. They're very waxy. It's apparently one of the easiest plants you can take care of, so that's exciting. And this one was only about $10. And that's crazy because for some reason, everywhere I've looked for a ZZ plant, it's been nearly $20 for a plant about this size. And that's just crazy to me. I don't really want to pay that much. At least not for anything that's not like a monstera or some type of specialty plant. I'm assuming that this is some kind of, I'll look it up and it'll be some funky thing that's very hard to grow or something, but it's a plant. So this one was only about $10. And it's very waxy, it's very cute. It has little new shoots growing up. It looks very happy. And it's, oh, I'm so excited about this plant. So our next plant is this hanging ivy. Look at it. It's so cute and so little. This one was $11.97. So this one is like just the cutest little thing. It's got these tiny, tiny, tiny little leaves, and it's so fun. There was a couple others there. There was one that was curlier, and then there was one that was more standard looking, but this one is so cute. And it fits with the vibe of our house so well. We have so many fake plants around the house, and we have a fake plant that looks just like this ivy. And so me and my mom were very excited about it. It's in this hanging pot, but we might clip I don't really know what we're gonna do with it, but for right now it's just gonna stay here in this little hanging pot. And it's just gonna thrive this way. So that's gonna be really fun. And it does need to be watered. The soil is a little dry. It's also labeled as foliage hanging basket. So the only way that you can tell it's an ivy is from looking at it with your eyeballs. So that's fun. And then this is so exciting, you guys. This plant, before I bring it up here, it was about $20. It rang up to like 18 something, but with tax it was $20. So here, I just need to show it to you. I just have to show. Look at this fig. Look at it. It's so cool. It's so big, and it's so, I just can't. It's so exciting. My mom got this with her birthday money. So it has, oh, this leaf is just huge. I actually have a fig tree that I purchased from Aldi's for around $5, I think it was, and it was very sad, very dry, only had 2 leaves on it, and now it has like 5 or 6 leaves. So this is just a beef. Look at how big this plant is, and it was $20. It's just amazing. So this one is, and this big leaf has some speckles on it, but that's because the leaf is it's near past its time. So this thing is, so my mom's gonna take this and put it up in her room, and then I'm gonna get my rubber plant back that she's nearly murdered. So this is so exciting. And ooh, it's just so, and it's heavy. It's a hefty plant. So that's so exciting. Figs are such cool little trees. They're very hardy, obviously it's a tree. And it's just, it's gonna look so good. And figs really don't, the fig tree doesn't really need a lot of sunlight, but it does like a little more sunlight than a snake plant, which you can basically just put in a quarter and forget about. That was our biggest plant that we purchased today. And then this really has nothing to do with this video, but, well, it kind of does because it's a plant, but it, in terms of where we purchased it from and when, all these plants we purchased tonight. Or last night, I guess, because it's currently 1:41 a.m. These plants we purchased all tonight. But this plant was my Valentine's Day gift from my mom. And it is so cute. Here we go. Look at it! So she got this for a giant eagle. It's so cute. I love orchids. I have another orchid I got from Marc's. This orchid was probably about 20 bucks, I'm gonna say, because it was from Giant Eagle. And I've looked at the price of these orchids at Giant Eagle, and they're about $20 for this big old plant, which is fine. But from Marc's, I got an orchid about the same size for $10. So I have an orange one from Marc's, and then I have this one, and it looks like a Furby, doesn't it? Doesn't it look like some purple Furby? I'm so excited. So it's gonna do its little flowering, and then it's gonna, I'm gonna clip it, then it'll flower some more. I'm so excited. I'm so weird, you guys. I'm so sorry. Anyway, this was the last plant I really had to show, so that's really it for this video. I guess if you liked it, you can give it a like, and maybe you can subscribe. We do a lot of plant stuff here, so that will probably be a large sum of the content. We have a whole garden. We are on a farm, so we have a large garden that we grow food in, and we also have a large front yard with a lot of flowers in it, and a large porch that has a lot of plants on it during the summer. And we have nearly 50 plants inside, besides these ones that we just purchased. And we're always bringing in new plants. I have a whole plant table right now. I'm propagating cuttings and succulent cuttings. That's my real thing, is succulents. But of course, I partake in all plants. We also got a lot of seeds from Marc's, and that's also super exciting. So we got quite a few flowers. And a couple vegetables as well. So we got some some cabbage, because we just got my great-grandmother's crock, 2 of her crocks that she used to make sauerkraut in, and her sauerkraut weight for the crock. So we're gonna be able to make sauerkraut in our house. My dog is crying right now. I'm so sorry. Look at her. Is it Brandy? Isn't she so cute? She got her spring sweater on. This is everything that we got today, all of our plant haul, if you will. And then one little plant that I just had to show you because I am so in love with this plant. So like I said, if you want to give it a like, maybe comment, you can interact with it in any way. I mean, I don't really care. I'm just posting it because I just want to tell somebody about my cool plants. So you can subscribe, and like I said, we'll probably post a lot of plant content. I'll probably show our garden once we get it all planted. It's gonna be so cool. We're doing flowers. My mom wants to do cut flowers, so I have cut and dried a few flowers. I have this rose over here. I'm not gonna grab it because I was stupid and did not take all the thorns off the stem, so anytime I touch it, I like prick my fingers so bad. I'm doing plants to sell right now, so for our little spring trail that we're doing, so I'll leave a link below to our Facebook page because my mom and I do crafting and I crochet, so maybe you'll see some of that on here too. This channel is just for our farm content, so for what we do on our farm, because I don't know, maybe people will find it interesting. So here's all of our plants. I'm very excited. We are not going to be able to plant any of them until tomorrow, so hopefully none of them are in immediate crisis, but I think all of them should be fine until Saturday. But that's it. Thank you for watching. Bye!